Now making his way to the NFA cage, Ben Thomas.
Guys, we got Ben Thomas. We said he's young. This is like the young guns night. This kid's only 20 years old. His fighting style is more of a wrestling style. Coming out of Gracie Gym at Gracie Baja. Got Steve Berger there, so you know he has some good ground game. Steve Berger was actually my very first jiu-jitsu coach, when I first started it. But he was still fighting back for Bodog and all that stuff back in the day. But Steve Berger is a fantastic coach with an MMA, I should say a fantastic MMA coach with a great background in jiu-jitsu. So he says he's a wrestler. I expect him to probably try to look to get this fight to the ground pretty quick. But then again, I mean, he's been seeing a couple knockouts. I saw a knockout, then he saw a submission. The knockout was pretty cool. I don't know what we're going to get.
Yeah, I know. I was blessed to train with Steve, and he's that Vaghi lineage, great jiu-jitsu, hard hitter as well. So we'll see what he's given the kid knowledge-wise.
His opponent now making his way to the NFA cage, Zach Binkinz.
Zach Binkinz is coming here out of Han MMA. Obviously, you guys know I'm an ex-Han fighter, so a little special place in my heart there. But like we talked about earlier, the kid has power, very athletic, well-rounded. He does have good striking, even though we were talking about he was getting a little bit outpointed, but he's still hanging in there.
I'll tell you what he's getting points for is the crowd. This is the loudest pop we've heard so far.
Yeah, and that's hard to do here in a big venue like that. I like to see the roof get blown off. That's cool.
Yeah. His MMA coach is Kevin Hahn. His jiu-jitsu coach is Dave Greenlee, and Muay Thai coach is Charles Cully. He's trained, obviously, Derek Davis and Luke Winston's going to be on the card later on tonight. He's trained with those. He's teammates with them. He's 1-0 right now, hoping to keep that winning streak going. He believes the keys will be to control the fight, stay calm, and demonstrate his full potential.
And what I like about this fight is these guys physically look a little bit different. So if you look at Zach here, he looks like he's going to be a little bit taller, a little bit bigger. But then as you look over at Ben's thick. Ben's got a thick chest on him. So it's the body type, so it's kind of different. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, to your point, Binkinz looks the athletic, shredded build, and then you have Ben on the other side who has the bigger chest and upper body. So
Ben almost looks like he could fight down a weight class. Zach looks like he could jump up one.
Possibly.
If I could give you the point of view from here.
Well, Binkinz is 30, and it's kind of showing. You see he's relaxed. That's one thing when you're older, even though his career is younger, being older does help you with your patience and your thought process before the fight.
Back in the cage with Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for three 3-minute rounds in an NFA amateur lightweight division, brought to you tonight by Precision Fitness. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This wrestler stands 5'7", weight in 154.4 pounds. Tonight, he's making his amateur debut, training independently, fighting out of Wildwood, Missouri, Ben Thomas. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, is an STX kickboxer standing 5'10", weight in 155.1 pounds. He holds an amateur record, 1 win, 0 defeats. Representing Han MMA, fighting out of Festus, Missouri, Zach Binkinz. Your referee, Tim Francis.
Ready for this one, guys. This should be a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Keeping the streak alive.
Yep. Touch of the gloves. Here we go.
Front kick with a right hand.
Oh, right for the shot.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh, nice. That's a good little exchange by both men.
Oh, kick right in the mouth.
A little hammer fist afterwards, too.
Kicked him in the
You hear Binkinz' corner telling him to calm down. Set the pace.
Yeah, Ben's.
Oh, good right hand. Oh, dropped him with uppercut. He's looking for the finish.
None of those are really landing right there, though. He's blocking. Everything's
Ben's doing a good job. He needs to move, though.
He's got.
Francis is looking.
This fight's about to be over. Wow.
Yep. 3 finishes.
Incredible. What a start to the evening in NFA 16. Super tough start. Look at Sell up in the cage again, talking to the Binkinz. We'll check out the replay. Production staff, wonderful job tonight. Shout out to Media Outlaws and our friends here. Here's Zach Binkinz finishing it up.
Some ground and pound.
If there's no return, ref has no real.
Yeah, and I guarantee that Francis is there telling him, you got to do something, you got to do something. He's talking to the fighters the whole time. Other than the beginning, though, Binkinz looked like a much better fighter. He was a lot more calm. And he listened to his coaches because he wasn't in the beginning. He was coming out like a cannon. You heard his coaches say, hey, set the pace, pull it back. And when he did, whole different game.
My favorite part about fighting is people that find the ways to exploit those weird, unspoken breaks. And he eliminated one of those at the very beginning. And give that to a little bit more of experience that he has. At the very beginning, the pace came out and took over.
Yeah, the little bit we saw Ben too, he looked good. He did that shot.
Did.
You know, he saw Binkinz came out with a fury and he went for a quick shot, just couldn't get it.
He didn't bail either. He stayed in there tough. Let's throw it up to the cage here in just a moment for the official word.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Tim Francis, calls a stop to this fight in only 42 seconds of the very first round, declaring a winner by TKO, Zach Binkinz.